I want to play that, what you call it, too. Go ahead, you can get me started. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Samakadu here. Yes. Another day. Right here with Sir Media Group. I'm trying to find my man here. Here we go. Stay with me. Right. We're going to have a great broadcast. I'm just taking my time here because I want to, when I deliver this today, you're going to know that you are on your way to dealing with international business. The first thing is that we were talking about yesterday was local, dealing with domestic and local marketing. Today, we're going to deal with national and international marketing. There's one thing that really, I must say, I've got to say this, because this, if you grab this, you have a clear understanding. Domestic and local, national and international business and marketing is connected to one another. They are truly connected. People that do local business and local marketing, Mark, I want you to hold this up again for me. The people that do this right here, this local marketing, when you're dealing with your friends, your family, your business associates, and you're really building a team around you, right? Now flip it over. Flip it over. Okay, this is international business, right? But it's basically the same chart. I'm going to show you how to connect the two, okay? It's basically the same thing. You're always in the middle of this storm, okay? Now, I'm going to show you and teach you how connected everything is. But I want to do it all in a youth perspective, where you kind of get I keep it simple enough that we can duplicate it. Our children, our youth, if you look at them, they're all in the little community together, right? They all go to school together, they play together and all that, right? You gotta look at the nucleus of all that, right? When we look at our children, when we look at, especially I look at my sons, I look at them, my daughters, I look at them, and I look at them in an international mind frame. I'm hoping that they go take their life and just, and they just, all the ideas, and you hope that they go national. A lot of the kids, you think about the youth, most of them are think about the NBA, rap stars, athletics and entertainment. How many children and youth make it in that form? Even business. One out of so many of our children make it in anything. But when you teach it, now watch, I'm going to go from the outside in. When you're teaching your children about anything, business, especially business, let's stay there. It's best that you educate them on the international side and get them to bring it in. Because why would you waste so much time educating them on how to get money from the neighborhood and from the family? Even though at some point it has to be communicated in a way where they know they can attack their local market. But now, see, my deal is, if you can ask, I'm serious, ask any one of your children, ask any child, said if you were to do business, would you want to do business with the Koreans, the Africans, the Italians, the Jews, even though it's not a state, but any foreign entity, and we're all foreign entities. I mean, doing business is foreign. I mean, doing business in your neighborhood with businesses around you seems foreign. But you ask your children, ask a child, would you like to do business internationally or just around your neighborhood? Which one would they pick about, you think?
I'd rather neighborhood.
I mean, I'm saying, if you told them, do they want to do business around the world or do they want to just do business in their neighborhood? Which one would they really, really want?
Who's this?
A child.
Child?
A 16, 17, 18. So you want to do, if you want to sing, do you want to sing around the world or do you want to sing right in the hood, on the block?
The world.
Right.
Of course they're going to say that.
Right. There's a commercial that's on TV. I think it's AT&T. They said, if you was to invite people over to your, you would go to a friend's house, would you want to go into a big pool or you want to go into a little pool? So all the kids said, a big pool. Every child really thinks big. If you give them the opportunity, if you ask them for real, do you want to sing? Do you want to sing on the block around here or do you want to sing to the world? Do you want to do business with the people right here in the neighborhood? Or would you want to do business internationally or nationally? So, this is the deal. Even though this is an international chart, this is actually the local and domestic chart as well as the national international chart. Because most of your practice and most of your distributing is going to come from your local market. Now, who runs most of the stores if in franchises in the black community? Think about it. Who? We already know the answer. If you look at the people that are really slinging products, we're talking rugs, oils, real distributor, clothes, you name it, gas stations, all the little stores, who's doing it? The foreign market. So if we teach our children in business to deal with foreigners, their experience of going international is already there. Because it's just like me selling to one of the Shell gas stations. Well, guess what? They got 5 more Shell gas stations. I already knew that going into it. So it's very, very important to understand how you sell to the international market without leaving your neighborhood. I got my brother down there, Brother Keith, down in the big NO, New Orleans. And he's picking up on it real good. Even Clifford Miners. I mean, even though I got other associates around and doing, but these are the newer guys. And they get an understanding now. If once they did, like Chris Minor, he dealing with he getting it. He going to the car wash. And how many car washes did they have? Well, they got like 5, 6 of them. We gotta bust into those markets. It's very important that we teach our children how to get into those markets. Let me show you one of the easiest ways to take a product and get it into that international market. Because it starts here, and then you start shipping overseas. I'm telling you. Branding and marketing, you have to be displayed. One of the things that the foreign market, even the domestic market, they all understand is displays and how you display your presentation. Okay? I love presentation. There's a thing that we're gonna do just to make sure that we begin to entertain our youth, right? But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. Okay? Imagine this. You put together a package. You gotta do it. I'm doing it for $25. Doing 3 burners and 3 burning oils for the set. And the shipping is free. We gotta start some kind of program where our youth say, man, I want in. Or the parent says, this is a great idea. We have to begin to do something. Put some packages together. Our international markets and national markets and domestic market depends on the future of our youth. Bar none. This is something you want to share with your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, people that you know around the United States. And I've been on this phone every day talking to organizations, getting these organizations to understand that we have to help our youth. I'm going to open up the lines, 404-286-6700. That's 404-286-6700. I was speaking to my wife this morning, and it sounded like I was insulting, but it is. It's kind of like a slap in the face, kind of, sort of, right? Think about this. How many people you know really, really help the youth really get up there and show them that is the right thing to do is to get in business? I said, we can go, you look at coaches, fitness instructors, any kind of people that have access to the youth. They do nothing to help them analyze what it is going to take to be involved in business. It's one thing to teach somebody how to play basketball, because I went and trained some kids the other day, last week. I was over at the youth center. They called me in, got me to speak to the kids, and they were all sitting around and, getting ready for basketball. And I was imagining what it would be like if I was sitting there. I came in as, let's say, a yoga instructor, okay? So I'm teaching yoga. I put my feet up and teach them but being a yoga instructor, right, is awesome. It's great for the brain, it's great for the organs, it's great for the limbs, it's great for the muscles, stretching them. and to release things in their brain to make them be more engaged, right? In yoga experience for youth is off the Richter scale. Once they understand that they can get some healing, they can get some mental release of greatness in their mind, and they can relax and get some equilibrium, it's awesome. But what would a yoga instructor say to a child after they finish stretching them out? Most of them nothing. It said, but if I was to do that, I was to hold these kids accountable and say, anybody in here would love to own their own business. Well, we have an opportunity for you over there. The thing is, if you're going to teach a child basketball, then you need to put some things in their head about, things are going to happen in your life where you're going to need capital. You're going to need to take care of yourself. My son, I realized the 14-year-old, I could tell that the mindset of a 14-year-old is different from the mind of an 18-year-old. Our future is in those younger folks. Thank God I got him while he was young, right? Now, but my focus is really on the 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-year-olds. Why? Because they're the ones that need that capital. One of my business associates, again, Keith, he's mentoring a barber. His mother been telling this kid to call, or this young man to call Keith for a long time. Now the guy owns a barber shop, and he finally called Keith. It's going to be incredible. Hold on. Be right. Mr. Rico. Yeah, I'm on the air. Do you want to get on? You can hear me speaking on the air live. Okay. Matter of fact, here, hold on. Can you tell me how to get on? Send them. Matter of fact, send them the text how to get on. Tell me you send them the text.
I'm gonna send you the link right now. Okay. All right. Thanks.
This is great when people are reaching out to our young folks. It's overdue. International marketing has been elusive for our people. Now I'm just telling you, I said my people, this is all people. I am not anti anything. Not anti-white, I'm not anti-Korean. I'm just pro-black and I'm pro-Afrocentric. What's wrong with wanting to bless our own people? The more we educate each other and share and comment and follow, the better. Think about it. I have a lot of my associates now, even Mike that was here yesterday, I link these people together. I share things together with you. Okay, case in point. There we go. Let's get to it. What's one of the quickest ways to get people to understand your product and your service? The internet. Most of our associates, I know for a fact, a lot of them don't have a website. I don't know if you agree with that or not. You agree with that, Mark? You look at a lot of associates. I mean, I'm talking about friends, not our business associates, but even associates. You can ask them, do you have a website?
I mean,
it's high.
There's a lot of people
that don't have it.
There's a lot of people that do too.
Okay, but a lot of associates that just to prove it. I'm going to touch a lot of people today off by the phone. I said, do you have a website? And I'm going to keep count.
You're gonna get a lot of people that say, "Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. So you can disagree with me or not. I don't care. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just telling you all out here in cyber world, if you don't have a website, baby, they've been saying this for years. Websites, see, there's a lot of people this is what we get misconstrued. People that on social media, I know a lot of people using social media for their links and for their, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. We got one of our associates. Let's go ahead and do some sharing. Okay? Her name is Trudy. Go on, call Trudy. It's 678-651-7626. Trudy, her name is Trudy. Talk to Trudy. Who needs their artwork done? 678-651-7626. Call Trudy and say, how much is a inexpensive website? Most people that ever come in contact with this program, with this broadcast, I want you to understand, you don't even need a shopping cart, an e-commerce. What you need, exposure to your product line. We had a young man right here yesterday. I already know he doesn't have a website, but he needs a website. He doesn't have one. But he realized that he needed one to at least show the different products that he has. Most people, when you think about where we are going as a nation of people, we have to understand the true nature of international marketing. I'm going to do it again. Look at the gas stations. Look at the beauty salons, the barber shops, the car washes. These people need branding and marketing at its most. Calling on the air.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, Julian. I didn't know if you moved out of the country or not, trying to go do some of that international market overseas.
Man, I'm headed that way, man. It's odd that you speak on that because I'm at the point where I don't have a website. And it's time for me to get me a website.
You overdue.
Overdue.
Yep. And most of us are, Patrick. The thing that you have to understand, that puts you on the international market. You don't even have to leave your neighborhood. Listen, the more those business cards you put into these stores over there in Michigan, say, listen, I can help you with your branding and marketing. Hey, I can help you with some marketing. And he said, here's my website. Check out my website, some of the products I sell. They say, hey, I need that in my store.
Right.
You need to have a visual. That's the minimum, a visual of your products. You don't have to do e-commerce, just a visual.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. If you don't have all the components of the branding system, then you lose out. You're not complete. You got to be complete. You gotta have LinkedIn. You gotta have Facebook. You gotta have Instagram. You gotta have YouTube. You gotta have a website. You gotta have all of the components to be complete in branding your product or service.
It's a need. How are you doing? Do you have your polo shirts done yet with Exquisite on it and all that?
No. We talked about that, I think Saturday. You was finna give me a number, but I didn't get to get the number. We went into something else, I think, but I didn't get to get the number, but I know the importance. I'm telling you, I'm a marketing person, man. I tell you, I understand branding.
Yes.
And I'm not at my peak in branding. I'm not where I should be in branding.
You know
That's what most of our problems Say again?
No, go ahead. That's where most of our problems are.
That's what most of our problem as a people is, that we are not doing it the proper way.
Man, listen. Trudy, 678-651-7626. Give her a call and let her know that you want to do, I was talking to everybody, want a website done. At least inquire about it. Because once you do it, you're going to be able to do it for others. You know, hey Patrick, let me ask you this. If once you get your website, who's that going to help?
It's going to help my kids. It's going to help my people that's in my area that I'm dealing with my product.
And it's going to help me too.
Oh, yeah, because then you be linked in as well.
Right. It only makes sense that we begin to get the proper tools to excel our children. Listen, did you hear me talking about that package this morning?
Which, yeah, I heard you talking about it vaguely, a little bit. I heard you talking about the shipping.
Right.
I got in on it at the end when you were talking about.
Guess what? I'm getting ready to send out. I'm doing $25 package to get our youth going in the right direction. It's 3 burners and 3 burning oils, and I'm going to ship it for free. How's
3
that?
burners and 3 burning oil.
Yeah, I'm shipping it for free from here to California. See, this is for people like you have you might have a brother or sister somewhere and just, they're not, they need an upper hand. Somebody dealing with a youth group and you're not able to handle them right now. And all of a sudden you share that information. I mean, they're in a different state. It doesn't matter if it's you or anybody else. And all of a sudden, things begin to change. Can you imagine? I got people walking my door now and say, you want to help your child? Yeah, I got 3 burners and 3 burning oils for you for only $25. The burners sell for $10 each. That's $30. And then the oil sell for $5. That's another $15. Okay?
Yeah.
That's $45 or $25. They just made $20 profit. Now they come back and say, let's do it again. Let's do something else again. But, you like that?
Mm-hmm.
If we don't begin to network ourselves with, especially going into the gas stations, going into the barber shops and beauty salon, I got a sale for over $2,000. I'm getting ready to go deliver to the Koreans, to the beauty supply industry. You feel me?
Yeah.
They run the beauty supply industry. Why wouldn't I want to get in on that market?
Get in on it. We spend so much money in there.
Yeah. But see, all they want is another product to sell to black people.
Mm-hmm.
If you told them, oh, black people buy. Oh, I try. Come on, man.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about, is busting to those foreign markets. Now, if you got into one of them beauty supply stores up there and your son knew about that, what do you think he gonna think?
I can do that.
I can do that. I can do it too. So now he gonna want to talk to all foreign people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's imperative, my brother, that we begin to share more information. Get on that. Do you got Trudy's number?
Yeah.
You got it now.
Yeah.
So, anybody, now check this out. Once you begin to get into the wholesaling, are you in the wholesale? Are you wholesaling now?
Yeah, I'm wholesaling a small quantities of wholesale. I'm doing the 30. You remember I put the 30 buy 66 free.
Yes.
Buy a whole setup 12 $36 a dozen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Did you take a picture of that yet and put it on Instagram and put it on Facebook and all that?
Yeah,
You did that?
yeah.
Now, the people that you wholesale to, you need to ask them, do they have a website? Think about it. They have a website with their information and all their products. Who's that going to help?
Me,
Going to help you, them, their children, everybody.
all of them.
So it's very, very important to understand that your local market is international as well.
Yeah,
Once you drop a circular ad, it might be $25 a month, saying distributors want it. Earn an extra $400 to $1,000 a month part-time. What could that do for you?
increase.
Right?
Yeah.
So, even put on an ad said, beauty salons, barbershops, want it. Yes?
Yeah,
So, the main thing is making sure that you create sales tools. And how's that, how's the electronic name tag working for you?
it's an eye catcher, man. That thing is so amazing. I wear this. I wear my badge on a regular basis, and people always want to know what it is I'm talking about.
That's it.
I had to eliminate some of the stuff I was putting on it because I had it too long, and they don't have time to read all of it.
Right.
So I had to put on there a few things. It said distributors wanted.
There you go.
Then I have on my second line I put exquisite burning oil and air freshener. Then I have anyone that needs to make some extra cash.
This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Every time somebody says something about that thing, I want you to take out a business card and spray it and give it to them. Every time. Just keep spraying it.
Yeah.
They say, hey, what's that? You can reach in your pocket, get your spray out, get the business card and spray it. Say, it's this right here. They say, ooh, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
See, I heard you say, mm-hmm. So anybody that's in the air shot, and what I'm doing and what I'm saying, we need to begin to spray the product on our business cards, spray it on our clothes if we have to. But you want to definitely spray that business card and open up the market.
Yeah.
Your sales are going to go up. As soon as what's that? And they're going to say, how much? You say $5, you buy 6, you get 6 free, whatever you want,
Yeah.
You start your campaign. One of my business associates, he's been listening to me really, really good. He called yesterday and put in a $1,600 order. You're going to do the same thing as soon as you start really getting into the market and introduce that product the way I'm saying, just spray and go.
Yeah.
You'll get the customers. The main customers, I want you to do this though. Anybody hears my voice, I want you to take your business cards. I want you to go into the gas stations, the beauty salons, the barber shops, and I want you to spray for them. See what kind of response you get. You ride down, she said, ooh, barber shop, right in my community. Let me go in there real quick. I said, good morning, guys. I just want to introduce myself. I'm Patrick, and I just want to see if I can get an opinion. Can I get your opinion on the fragrance? Yeah, no problem. There you go. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why he just placed That's why he placed a $1,600 order.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when you go, you need to do small events. Right, miss? You do a couple of events. You do the events. That's where your people at. That's when you talk. You're always asking for referrals, right?
Yeah.
The foreign market is in your neighborhood. How many people? What kind of? Who owns the gas stations up there?
Chaldean,
Who?
Arabs and Chaldean.
How you feel about that?
I mean, it's commerce. It's America. You
It
know?
is what it is, right?
Yeah, I can't get mad at them because they got a way of setting it up. They done mastered this convenient store gas station thing.
Right, and they have a right to do it. Hey, how many black people you know want to own a gas station?
No.
There you go. So
Yeah.
so why don't you join? You can join in, can't you? You start
Black
selling.
people don't even have convenience stores anymore because they can't afford to keep the stock in their building. And because the black people be mad, they go in there and say that's too high. I ain't buying that, and go right down to the Chaldean and pay a higher price.
Okay? So now, watch this now. I want you to do yourself, anybody listening to me, you do it as well. Do yourself a favor. Go in there and do inventory. Do inventory. See if they sell the products that we sell. Ask them. You can ask them, say, do you sell burning oil, air freshener? No. Do you got any body oil? No. Do you have any shea butter? No. Say, well, we got those products and this will help you, sell more product to the community. You mind if I come over and demonstrate something for some of your customers? What do you think?
Yeah.
You alone, right? You'll lock down every gas station down there. Right there in your neighborhood. Every one of them. And guess what? You might get 8 no's and 1 yes. Before you know it, you ask for the referral, and before you know it, the 8 that said no, you got them anyway.
Why?
Because they basically know each other.
Yeah.
They know their competitors.
They network with each other.
Exactly. Some people, one of them is going to realize that they're just as black as you.
Yeah.
And color don't matter. It really doesn't matter when you're talking about green.
Mm-hmm.
You see? What does it matter if you're talking about green? They have a right to feed their family as well.
That's right.
So, if you can't beat them, join them.
That's good.
Right? But the magic is, I'm telling you, Patrick, as God is my witness, if you don't develop an avenue for your church and your group and bring some of those youth into this, big mistake.
Right.
Big mistake that you don't talk to the pastor and say we need to start learning doing some grassroots economics to help our youth. The biggest thing that a pastor want to hear is that you're going to teach these kids how to pay their tithes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Can I get a witness? Anybody, please comment and tell me that I am right. Please, sirmakadu@yahoo.com. Just hit the comment button. Tell me I'm wrong. I can't wait to do a presentation to the pastor in the youth ministry. And said I want to teach our children how to pay tithes. I want to show them how to buy products and sell them, and how to distribute them and pay their tithes and offering.
That's right.
Go ahead.
The holiday coming up, Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So, I put together a package for Valentine's Day package.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with that.
You will not go wrong.
Will not cannot go wrong with that.
It's impossible. Listen, what if you was selling it at a price, you realized the cost that you had into it, and you marked it up a little bit, right? So somebody else can make a profit, and you start marketing it to the ladies. Say, listen, I'm selling baskets wholesale, I'm looking for distributors.
Yeah.
Listen, I want you to do me a favor, and do yourself a favor. Please, I want you to call me back. Anyone that hears my voice, call your pastor. Call today. Can you do it today?
Yeah.
Call him and ask him if you want to do a grassroots economics to show kids how to pay tithes. We need to increase the membership, and then through this we'll recruit more kids to pay their tithes. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good. I wrote it up. I told you, I wrote it up. I wrote it up for them to learn how to go into business, make the money, create the distribution, bottle the product, sell the product, and then put the money in the bank, put the money in their tithes and offering,
Yes.
and have money in their pocket.
Did the pastor see it yet?
No.
All right then. Tell him you have a proposal and you want him to go over it with you.
Yeah,
And that's it. Listen,
that's it.
your wife, how's she doing with the products?
She on her second case, on her second display.
Is she getting she getting profits from that, right?
She get it all. I let her get it all because I want her to see the value in it more.
Okay,
than anything.
this is what I want you to do. You made up the baskets yet? You started the gift packs? I want you to make some up and put them over there with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I want you to go and take them to the beauty salons in the neighborhood and show the ladies what you got.
Right.
And leave some, spray their card and leave your business card with them, and so let them know this is what you're doing. You're looking for distributors.
Mm-hmm.
There go another. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking when I do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking $1,600, $2,000 orders. It's coming real fast. It's coming real fast. Before you know it, you're gonna be ordering like that. But you got so many people that you're blessing. You know the beautiful part about baskets and gift bags and stuff like that? You know the beautiful part about them?
What is it?
It's all year round. Most people do it for occasions. They do it for Valentine's and all that craziness. People buy baskets and gift bags for getting out of the doghouse, for birthdays, for,
Yeah.
you feel me? Anniversaries. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You know, I love you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I need you to get your mind wrapped around always doing gift bags and gift stuff
Yeah. Yeah.
and wholesaling them and letting these beauty salons start selling them. Let the church mothers start selling them.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? Mm-hmm. There
That's
you
good.
go.
That's good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
We got to start teaching our people how to earn more money. And believe me, it starts from these kids. I love that 16, 17, 18-year-olds. But see, when they turn around 17, 18, they know they got to have money.
Mm-hmm.
They know it. So
Right.
please go into those gas stations, all the little marts where those foreigners are, and keep presenting yourself. The market is going to open up for you. That international market is love in a bottle, baby.
That's right.
I'm telling you. You wait till you're selling 1,000 pieces to the Koreans and the Arabs in them at one time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
get
sir.
on that international tip. Just make sure you bring that to your pastor now. I'm waiting for that call today. Okay, beloved. You have a great day, and God bless you and your family now. The lines are still open, 404-286-6700, 404-286-6700. And make sure you share this video, okay? Don't forget, Miss Trudy is 678-651-7626. Go ahead and get your, call her and ask her, you know, what is, how much it costs for this, how much it costs for that. Start inquiring. You know, you realize, you say, I can afford that. Let's go. 678-651-7626. Now, I hope you learned more about international marketing, which is really, it's just local marketing anyway. There's just so much stuff going on. See, because once you start placing ads and stuff like that, in magazines and stuff like that, you get found. Believe me, you get found. What's going on in here? Yep. I'm so excited that I'm teaching on this because it's remarkable that the things that really make us tick is cash, is money. And once you understand that our children gotta have it, they want it. They want it, and then they realize the more they do it, here we go. Call you on the air.
Morning.
Good morning, my brother.
My brother, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Is this Rashad?
This is me, brother.
My man, I've gotten to know your voice now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. How's everything going this morning?
Pretty good. Are you tuned in?
Yeah. I'm tuned in. I'm on my phone, though.
Am I right? Did you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Am I right about us getting it done?
And that's getting it done, brother. That's like the best three words you can put in there. Getting it done. You know, instead of thinking about it, you know, always planning about it. I'm gonna do it. Just go and do it. You know.
Absolutely.
Get it done.
How are you doing with the foreign market, the international market? Are you in the stores with them now?
We working our way in. You know, their perception of us is a little bit skewed. So, you know, it's just giving them the best presentation that we can. You know, it's a different market for us.
Yes.
So, you know, we got to come up with a little bit of a different strategy, but we getting in there. You know, we going to get in there.
One of the most effective ways to touch the foreign market, you got to have that display in your hand.
Right.
You better have it. And let me tell you something that really works. Once, because they understand money, all you gotta do is say, I'm telling you this product will sell. If you allow me to do a little demonstration for your customers, I'll prove it to you. Because if you know, I'm gonna tell you who gives you the most love. It's the youngest of the foreigners. You know, those young cats are like 30-something, 20-something, 30-something years old. It's the old head. The old heads give you the problem. See, most of the... Go ahead.
No, I'm just agreeing with you. They do. That's the ones who be getting slack.
Most of the young foreigners, they're not even foreigners. They were born here. They were raised around blacks. They understand it. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not, all they want to know is how you're going to do the presentation and what the display look like. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's it in a nutshell. Those young heads were brought up around the black. Listen, for God's sake, they're selling product in the hood.
Yeah, of course. That's right.
How many white people come into a black community to buy from the gas stations and the little convenience stores?
No, they don't.
So they're connected to us anyway. This is what I'm trying to teach.
And it's a good message. It's a good message because, you know, they come into our neighborhood, taken out of the neighborhood, and they don't give nothing back. So, you know, this is the way that we can take that back and be able to give to our own.
Absolutely. You know, this is the deal. People will be really surprised how welcoming the foreign market can be. You'll be surprised. I mean, especially this is the deal. How many real conversations have you ever had with the foreign base? I mean, a conversation with the owner. Say, excuse me, can I talk to you for a few minutes? Let me hang around. You mind if we talk? And you start. Go ahead.
I've had one.
You need more practice.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I say, you know, we just need that strategy to do it more, to understand exactly what we need to do to tackle growth that's going to work for our market, you know. That's all. Just continuing to go out there and hit it, man. You know, no doesn't really exist. You know, it's a slow yes. That's how we look at it.
Exactly. I like it. I like it because these guys are already trained to take our money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you show them ways they can make more, they're gonna do business with you.
Of course.
Hey, listen, this is why I'm in the foreign market. I go in and spray, right? They don't see me doing it, right? So all of a sudden, the customers come in. I act like I'm looking at something or reading a magazine. They might got something I can look at. And all of a sudden, the people say, what's that smell? I said, oh, it's this right here. I'm going to try to get it into this market. Here come another one. What's that smell? It's this right here. I'm trying to get it into the market. And all of a sudden, the owner says, what is that? What is this? What is that? So it's this. I'd like to, if you allow me, let me put a 12-pack in here. And if they like it, let them sell it for $4.99. If they like it, we'll split it. You hear me?
Right.
All right.
Yeah. That's right.
See, because once they see that their customers like the smell, their interest level is gonna go up. And the minimum they're gonna do is speak to you. The maximum they're gonna do is kick you out. Mm-hmm. One of the greatest things that happened to the greatest salespeople on the planet was being denied, saying no to. Because that's how you learn how to sharpen your skills. Everybody's not going to do business with us or you, are they?
That's right.
So,
no, absolutely not.
Don't act like we ain't never been said no to before. This.
No, ain't nothing but a motivation to go to the next.
Absolutely. And guess what? I have stores that I do business with today that told me no at the beginning. I just kept coming in there.
It was being consistent, bro.
There you go. And that's all they want to see.
That's what separates the people right there, is consistency.
Man, I got some of the best. Listen, I'm getting ready to drop off a $2,200 order in about an hour or so from now, right? Mm. These were the people that initially told me no. Mm. They're Korean, all get up and go Korean. I love Koreans. I love the Arabs. Why? Because they're here to stay. They ain't going nowhere.
Yep. Yep.
They ain't going nowhere. So,
long-term business.
That's it. Can't we just all get along? And that's the basis of why I'm doing this broadcast on the local market and the foreign market. This is easy. When you're dealing with domestic in your local market, we're already international anyway. All we gotta do now is make sure we have a website, right?
That's right. Make sure you're legitimate.
Make sure you. There we go. You make sure you have a business card and all that stuff, right?
Yep. Yep.
Right. And now
Business card on flyer. Yep.
the biggest pitch that I can teach people right now to get into this whole global market is begin to spray your business card. Spray that business card and give it to your potential customer. I'm going to take some kids out into the market, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show them how easy it is to spray the card and give it to the customer. Spray, give it to the customer. And watch what happens.
A community youth program, and I started it just with my little brother and my little sister.
When?
And
when did you start it?
I'm gonna say it was just 2 days ago.
Keep talking, Rashad.
Yeah, just with them two, just as a tester, and see how we can change it and make it better for us, so we can do it on a grander scale. But,
Get ready. Get ready. How old are they?
14 and 11.
Watch what happens now once they start spraying for you and giving it to older people that got the bread. Watch. Watch.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever bought from a youth before?
Oh yeah, of course. All the time, man. When they come by, you just sometimes you don't even use it. You just buy it.
Exactly. So when you say your niece and your nephew, right?
My little brother and sister.
Your little brother and sister. Man, they are gonna love you, brother. Wait till you get into a position where there's people walking back and forth and they're spraying for these people and they're coming back buying the product and you're giving them $2 off everyone that sold. Mm-hmm. Watch the sparkle in their eye. But the greatest thing is that spray method. Spray those business cards and let that money come in, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're looking forward to it too.
And,
Arms wide open.
Amen. And guess what? Guess what I learned about the foreign market?
What's that?
They love fragrances too. They do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They love good smelling stuff. But when I found out they don't like real loud stuff, so I sprayed the cantaloupe and the starburst for the foreigners.
Something soft.
Something soft.
Okay.
And they say, "Ooh, it smells good." Especially women. You see a foreign woman, like an African, any foreigner, spray for them. Spray for them. See what happens. They're gonna go to the braid shops. You got any braid shops up there?
Oh man, plenty of them, man. And that's what we're hitting up next.
You get into those braid shops, you get into those gas stations, and it's over, baby. You're gonna be ordering $2,000-$3,000 worth of stuff every 2 weeks. I'm telling you, your income is getting ready to go up. You got those street vendors. You got a street team.
Oh yeah, you know it.
That spray method, it's done. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Your income gonna go through the roof. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
So I thank you, Rashad, for tuning in today. Let me see how much time I got. I got less than a minute. So I thank you so much. I'm getting ready to call you back in a minute.
Okay, brother.
Okay, beloved. God bless you and your family.
Thank you again.
Assalamu
Good
alaikum.
work, bro.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you learned something. I'm getting ready to post it up on YouTube right away. I hope that you have a blessed day. Make sure you